Every now and then I put on a movie and it just doesn't draw me in. It just doesn't pull me into the story, and I have to work a little bit with the film, hopefully discovering something and getting drawn into it. Now, the first film from this 2-pack collection, Royal Tramp, was a movie that was very much like that. One where there's so much going on at the start that it takes you a little while to become accustomed to who's who, what they're up to, the machinations, before you're drawn into the story. By the time this thing ended, I was fully on board, I was captivated, but it did take that little while for me to get drawn into this one.
喂，奸佬啦，千祈唔好殺啊！大家揾食啫，何必攞命咧？係咪咁講啊？
We have Stephen Chow here, who plays Wee Soo Bo, a kind of storyteller, a man who works with his sister. They're kind of con people at the start of this one. One of the people in his show gets attacked. He saves him. Turns out he is the leader of the Heaven and Earth Society, a kind of rebellion against the Emperor. And he gets inducted into this because he saved him. In exchange, he's going to learn Kung Fu. If he survives his first mission, that is, because his first mission has been tasked to go to the Emperor, steal some books.
我知道呢個任務非常之危險，係九死一生。邊個唔想去嘅就坐低。
Lots of things continue on from there, and it's a case of mistaking identity as we see our character struggling with various situations, being in positions where he never imagined being and having to deal with them. And it sometimes tackles it comedically, sometimes it tackles it with action and set pieces that are pretty interesting, and it just kind of builds up the layers of all these various characters, and it feels almost farcical at certain points with the amount of people you've got on. The general, the emperor, the emperor's sister, the emperor's mother, who there is some unsure natures about the real identity of who that is. We've got the Heaven and Earth Society, we've got Wee Soo Bo and his crew as well. All these different moving parts, and it just, there was so much at the start, I just struggled to pinpoint where the story was actually going. Once I got on board with the story, once I got the nature of the characters and where the humour was landing, which is pretty much dick jokes, because if there is any chance whatsoever, even if there's not a chance, they're going to squeeze one in. It is ridiculously on point. There's no hidden innuendos here. It is straight on point. Every single time they go for the sexual humour. Kind of appreciate the honesty, I suppose, in that fact. Now, the action set pieces is something I do want to touch on, because for the most part, they're incredibly fun. The initial attack as he's telling a story is terrific. Some set pieces throughout the film can be comedic, they can be action set, they can be a little bit more serious. The ones at the end, or we get to the climax of the film where everything, the efforts of the film are weighed down with this final conflict, and it is phenomenal. It's all wire fu, but it's incredibly fun. Directed by Wong Jing, we get a film that is genuinely kind of funny, genuinely good with the action, has a nice structured plot once I was able to decipher it, and I really found myself kind of enjoying this one a hell of a lot. And it leans into the fact that I've seen quite a few Wong Jing films recently, God the Gamblers, Magic Crystal, a while ago City Hunter, and I just kind of like what he's doing. He understands the kind of stories that he wants to tell, but he also kind of shoehorns in these ridiculously comedic moments. He also shoehorns in these moments that just feel ill-fitting in the film, that offer a kind of sense of uniqueness to them. Royal Tramp won me over from a movie that I went into just a little bit unsure about, wasn't 100% sold on it. I had to work with the film, to one that I really enjoyed, to the fact that I'm really excited about checking out Royal Tramp 2, which is why I've quickly jumped on here to do my review before I jump off and check out the second one, which hopefully is a lot of fun. Here we are in the disc for Royal Tramp. You'll see that we've got the original Cantonese mono audio, the English 5.1 dubbed, a commentary with Mike Leader and Aaron Venema, a second commentary with Frank Jeng and FJ DeSanto, an interview with Wong Jing, part 1, which is 9 minutes 17 seconds, talking all about the making of this film, how he took the book and adapted it, the politics within the story, and his kind of influence within the modern day sensibilities of that. And we have the Hong Kong trailer, which is 4 minutes 40 as well, and that's the extras for Royal Tramp 1. So there we have it. Part 1 of this 2-part set. Royal Tramp was, interesting, fun, entertaining. I kind of liked aspects of it once I get by that difficult first half hour for me. But I would love to know your thoughts on Royal Tramp. Let me know in the comment box below whether you love it, hate it, fall somewhere in the middle. Can't wait to read your comments on this one while I jump into part 2. There is more content up here where you can see more of my stuff if you are interested. If you don't mind, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so, it really helps the channel, and in the description box below are links to the Patreon membership program and manvfilm.com, all places in which you can support me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.